Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get into it real quick today. We got Venus. Ooh, we got 5. We got Virgo. Picking up the energy here. We got fighting for love here, for sure. There's some sort of battle strategy going on there with that Virgo, though. Someone's trying to get in order. We got the Child here came out. Let's see. Child, Jack of Swords, Child, Children, Something New. The Child is generally a positive card in the Grimm Brothers' tale of Hansel and Gretel. Hansel saves his sister twice from their mother's treachery, but Gretel is the one who has to save Hansel from the witch. She learned something new while on her adventures with her brother. When the child shows up, look for something new coming into your life. It could even be a child if the card indicates fertility, or if the other cards indicate fertility. The child predicts that you may also meet a person who likes being in charge of things. Like that toddler we've all met, the child can be a bit bossy at times. Let the child also advise you on ways to bring more childlike mindsets to your problems. Sometimes you need to look at an issue with a fresh pair of eyes. It's like my card up here that says, when a child speaks, listen. So I feel like Becca right now for some reason. Got me. Very weird, yeah. The reason I said that, my best friend, she's got braces right now, again, second time in her life. She's such an alien. Yeah, I felt like I had braces again. Believe it or not, I did have braces. But I actually have a muscle in my mouth right here. There's like a ridge. It's a partial cleft palate, but it's like I didn't present in my lips or anything else like that. This scar is actually from a dog bite, but anyway, I'm lost here. I'm picking up an adolescent energy. In the beginning, the universe was created. This made a lot of people angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move. So a man just got braces around you? I feel like dude, that is so weird. I even went to go, you said the bands on the back? Oh my god, yeah, I was a nerd, y'all. Reading Harry Potter. Actually, I'm not even sure if Harry Potter probably wasn't even out yet when I had braces. That's how old I am. Our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Some people, this could be an energy of somebody them picking up from your past as well. So in the beginning, the universe was made and made a lot of people a lot of angry. Our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can't feel it. Just one card at a time, please. What do we got to say? I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up, y'all. Alright, Snitch's deck it is. Snitch's deck it is. Snitch's deck it is. Here we go. You want to do a shadow first? No. You just want to get into the Snitch's deck. Call it the Snitch's deck because the kids are snitches, man. Kids are snitches. They talk to each other, they chitter chatter. They're a mess. Oh. What are you guys getting into, huh? What's going on? Rings. Alright, Dad, what you doing? I can't make it up. It's the only one that came upside down. Tell me below. If y'all think I need to start putting the camera back on my hands, I will. I have been accused of setting stuff up before, especially by my fucking stalkers, which I'm not talking about none of y'all. What do we got? 6 of Cups. Someone's feeling nostalgic. Someone's thinking about the past. 5 of Cups. Seven of Cups. So I got 5 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's definitely an energy here. Someone's scared of a feminine here. We got an Ace of Wands and the Empress, but there's a 5 of Swords. Alright, maybe there's... Oh, no, that's what it is. 7 of Cups. Okay. Alright. There we go. We got the 5 of Cups here on the one side here. We got the 7 of Cups with this Queen of Wands here. Someone who's using sexuality as a weapon, pretty much, is usually what I get with that. The 7 of Cups, this is the kind of person who has a lot of friends with benefits, right? Oh, and look, the cups are all colored in now, and what do we got here? A rainbow. So this person uses her sexuality on everybody, right? So she uses it on males, females. No one does. No one is out of bounds for this bitch. She's going to use her energy any way, shape, and form. If she could use... she'll flirt with kids if it'll get them to do what she wants them to do. Not necessarily in a perverted way, but you know what I'm saying? But in a way of like, oh, well, if I do, if I don't really want, I can't. But definitely she has multiple partners in both sexes there, right? And she's at battle with an Empress on this side. Now, the Empress is the embodiment of the Divine Mother. Six of Swords. There's a rite of passage going on here. There's a hermit working through some soul contracts. Learning to gain some enlightenment here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person's also kind of at battle with this Queen of Wands, because I get everything kind of facing that energy. I get that this person gets in a lot of battles with this Queen of Wands over the Empress. And who falls out on the Empress? Why? Because the Empress, I get that, yeah, she's just a nicer fucking person. I mean, that's really all it boils down to. Right? It's like nobody's like, don't judge people for doing this, that, and the other thing. It's like, I'm not judging you, but you're kind of a shitty person for doing it that way. Do you have a right to do things that way? Yeah, sure you do. You have a right, like, if you live in a free-speaking country, it's like, yeah, you have the right to say whatever you want to say. But you also have to live with the consequences of what you say, right? And you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. But it doesn't subside you from the consequences of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I distinctly remember it now, like, speaking of a childhood memory, I distinctly remember I had one friend, she was telling me, she was younger than me by about, she's like maybe 16, I was like maybe 20, and she's talking about how, and I know she sleeps around and everything else like that, and it's not anything that I judged at the time. I wasn't exactly a saint when I was a teenager. And she was like, and then she called me a hoe and da-da-da-da-da, and I was just like, well, I said something along the lines of, you can't get mad at people for calling you a hoe when you were acting like a hoe. Like, you slept with chick's boyfriend. So, yeah, you were acting like a hoe, so why would you be mad she called you a hoe? Like, that's what I didn't understand. Like, it's like, you can do whatever you want, but you can't get mad at people for pointing out what you're doing is toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to kids. Like, because this reading is all about kids right now. It's like, no, I don't want you... I don't care if you want to be a hoe, But damn sure don't be around my daughter telling her that it's okay for that lifestyle. I don't want her thinking that's okay for her lifestyle. Like, that's not cool. You know, it's like, I know a lot of people take it to extremes, like, especially because I got a lot of, and it could have something to do with, yeah. I've heard somebody say that to me too about being gay. They're like, don't tell my kids it's okay to be gay. And it's just, it's not even, don't even tell them that it's okay. Don't tell them it's not okay. It's like, don't fucking, yeah, no. You shouldn't be talking about stuff like that with children regardless, right? One, that's coaching. It's okay to be open-minded, but at the same time, like, yeah, no. I think there's a big difference between, like, the prostitution and stuff like that. Like, let me catch my child. I follow all my daughter's TikToks and shit like that. I pay attention to the shit that she does online. Let me catch her and her friends doing something I even catch remotely sexual on their pages. I'll be over there beating her ass in a heartbeat. No. Just is what it is. There's definitely some major divine guidance going on here. That landed out right in the middle. We got a magician here. $11. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I get the energy like he's holding that eighth pentacle there. Somebody's having to kind of, yeah, they're reaping what they sow. I get that energy as well. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. That's a good argument. I'm picking that up as a good debate. Like, I'm saying that I don't believe that we should glorify prostitution and OnlyFans and being skanky on social media for likes, right? And the other person I was talking to, they said we shouldn't glorify, being gay, being trans, being all that other stuff. We should stop glorifying stuff. I think there's a big difference, though. I think there's a big difference. I ain't got no problems. Oh shit, they could be talking about this stuff on YouTube regardless. But I think there's a big difference. Like, I don't mind my kids talking about all that stuff. Like, I remember in high school, we would play Truth or Dare, spin the bottle, and, like, you know, sometimes we'd make the girls kiss girls and the boys kiss boys, right, and stuff like that. Like, we didn't, I don't know. I noticed that we were having sex later in areas that I grew up in some areas, right? We were in our later teens before we started actually engaging in that stuff, and it was really just kind of your high school sweetheart. Like, there wasn't really anybody who slept around. It was just everybody slept with that one person or two people in high school. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a big deal in the 90s. I don't remember it being a big deal. Not in New York. Not in New York. It wasn't like it was glorified. It just wasn't stigmatized at all. Ooh, got a reverse manifestation happening here. It just wasn't stigmatized at all. I do get the problem with forcing people into things that they don't want to do, though. Very passionate about something here. I'm going to drop that subject. Do I get that reverse magician there? I probably dropped some people on that. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but this is what's happening here. This is, I guess, High Priestess. This is what's causing arguments. This is what's causing divides. This is what's causing divides, okay? This is what's causing a lot of problems. It's these strong ideals and things like that and everything else, and it's these hard conversations. And there's definitely one side of this where someone's very much in that sexual energy. That's what I'm picking up. Someone's very much in that sexual energy. You got that Queen of Wands energy, right? that's very much into the sexual energy. They're very much into trying everything. Because what is you'll call them trisexuals, right? They're into orgies. They're into like everything, and it's okay, and it's da 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 da, and they're doing it under the guise of free love, but that's not really what it is. It's not free love, right? It's very expensive love, I'm sure. And then we've got the other side where it's like, no, you're not really teaching good morals. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You're causing problems. This is going to lead into, bad life decisions later in life. It's like, what? This person, that not only are they into having sex with anybody and everybody, like nobody turns them off. Everybody can be, a great partner. They also kind of use that in a sense to gain money, to gain stuff. They could be a sugar baby. They think that's fine to do. They could do OnlyFans. They think that's fine to do. You know what I'm saying? They can do, Pornhub. They think that's fine to do. Like anything to make a buck, get your bag, use your body while you're young, while you look good, be proud of yourself, da 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 da. Oh, it's empowering. It's great to be a feminist. You're a feminist if you're flashing your cooch to people on Snapchat for $25 a picture. It's not trashy. Don't judge. Judging women is stank coochie energy. Da 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 da. And it's like, no, bitch, dude, you're a hoe. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want my kids doing that. I don't do shit like that. And that is the embodiment of the Empress energy. What? I don't do shit like that. Why? Because my kids, as much as I stalk them online, bet money they stalk me online. I know they do. What? So what I say is important. What I do is important. I can't stand these bitches that be around these kids, man, and they'll just be talking on their cell phones like the kid's not even standing there having the most inappropriate conversations on the fucking planet in front of these little kids. It's like, they are watching you, lady. They're listening to you. They can see you. They are not stupid. They are not stupid. Their brains are in the process of being programmed. And you know what they're being programmed by? Listening and watching you. And the only thing more disgusting than a woman who does all this shit right in front of their kids and tells their kids that it's okay to do is the woman who's waiting for her daughter to turn 18 so she can start tricking her out. That is the danger of this one side, right? And that is why the Empress energy fights so hard against it. It's what? It's like, it's not, the danger isn't so much what you're doing to yourself. You are a grown person who at this point is manifesting and creating your own reality, right? Whatever traumas you went through as a child, it was your contracts to work out and everything else like that. And it's like, but now, like, don't be glorifying this because, it's a lot of energy not protecting it. It's a lot. That's that High Priestess energy here going on too. It's like, well, you don't realize what you're doing. There's a difference between Nine of Wands. So yeah, someone's standing their ground on these viewpoints for sure. There is a difference, and I've been preaching this for a long time, between the frequency of love and abundance and lust and greed. Say it again. There is a difference between the frequency of love and abundance and lust and greed. When you operate in lust and greed, you are collecting massive karmic debts. You will have to pay that shit back. It's like a cheat code in the system, right? You're going to have to, those debts come in. Those debts come in. You're collecting up karmic debts. That's why I get on these star seeds and all the time now when they first come in. It's like, yeah, you guys are like, oh, I'm so powerful. I'm going to beat the system. Da, 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 da. I don't understand why these old souls are stuck. This, that, and blah, 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 blah. And I just come here and I just figured it out. And I figured it out young, too, because I'm so fucking smart. And this, that, and the other thing. And meanwhile, you're watching them and you're like, yeah, I understand it's a soul contract, and you were kind of contracted to do that to that person and everything else like that, but you also have your own path, and you're playing the game your own way. And whatever you're collecting up now, that is a debt. You're racking up. You're buying them road bucks, right? All that shit costs money. All that shit's going to end up, that bill is going to come in one day. Right? That's lust and greed. That's lust and greed. That's paying for them cheat codes. That's buying them trick things. That's using a modular controller, right? Eventually, you're going to get caught for using the cheat codes. Love and abundance is the frequency of working for it. It's going through it. It's realizing it's playing the game without the cheat cards. It's going through it's losing the battle. It's like when you get up to the boss battle, right? And whatever. You say it's like a World of Warcraft game, right? And you get all the way up to the boss battle, right? And you realize, oh, shit. I skipped over a quest at level 10. Sorry, I'm shaking my legs so bad right now. I skipped a quest at level 10 that I was supposed to do, and I missed it, and I needed this magical sword, and now here I am at level 60, and I cannot defeat this thing without this magical sword. At this point, you have two choices, right? What? Go all the way back and get your magical sword from the quest you were supposed to get it at, or you can go to the auction house and you can buy it off somebody else who already did it. Which one was more tempting to you at that moment? Which option was more tempting to you at that moment? I actually pay attention to shit like that with people, right? Overindulging. Someone's overindulged in these energies for sure. I pay attention to how people play video games. I really do. That is something like how you treat your animals. I like to know how you play video games. My ex-husband, he's famous for using modular controllers while screaming at the TV screen about confusing other people of using modular controllers, right? I won't bust him out, the bitches on Twitch. This little group of friends. The Knight of Pentacles, the Star card. Alright, so we got somebody who's in manifestation energy for sure, right? They've been tempted by using those toxic vibrations to manifest, but they're being star guided now. Ooh, Hierophant, something more traditional. The World card, I like it, right? Five of Pentacles. I get, yeah, that Hermit before too. Somebody got left out in the cold for a while here, and they've been gaining a lot of new perspectives. We got an Emperor here. The Eight of Wands reversed. Got an Emperor that's trying to figure out how to make a move here. Get some more. What are these? Person doesn't know how to make a move towards this. I got a confused Queen of Swords here with the Lovers card. That card, when I get the confused with it, is that swirly above her head, right? I get this Emperor doesn't know how to bridge this distance. He doesn't know how to make her understand. Three of Cups, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. I get this person does want to come together. They feel a lot of like celebration energy, right? Ten of Pentacles. There's something going on with this Justice card and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something shifting in this person, possibly in finances or their situation. I got Knight of Cups. They want to come in with an offer. Six of Wands shows victory if they do. Ten of Cups. Right. I get, like I said too, all the energies are facing towards this Empress at this point. Cards keep falling out into the middle now. Alright, Ten of Cups. What else we got? You got anything else you want to say? Tower happening at the moment, though. That could be why they're stuck at the moment, because they're going through these towers. Three of Swords. Yeah, the Three of Swords fell over the third-party situation. There's a tower happening with this third-party situation. They're realizing, yeah, I get the idea that they're realizing it's like what this person just, the grass was not greener. Four of Pentacles, right? That's not the foundations they want to build, right? On the Empress side, we got the Ace of Cups. Someone's understanding the difference here. Page of Pentacles reversed. This person's, yeah. For me, usually this way is somebody who's very irresponsible and hemorrhaging money. Somebody's figured out how to save their money. They're holding on to their money. Four of Pentacles definitely usually has somebody like really holding on to their purse. Somebody's defending their finances right now. They're getting they're tired of being used. They're tired of being broke. They're finding balance here. Ooh, ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. This emperor wants a union. This emperor wants a solid union. Four of Pentacles, solid foundation, stability. Four of Wands is all about that stable marriage. Well, Page of Wands here. What about this Page of Wands? This person's working with the Page of Wands. Could be a child that's in on this plan. This emperor could have... I say son because they're all pages, but there's not really any female representation, so take that however that goes. Someone has a child working with them for this. There's a truth. What? This is everybody's wishes fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment for more than just the emperor, right? That's why people are working with them. Ten of Swords. It's a lot of anxiety, though. Whatever they're working through here. We had 9, 9, 10, 10. There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of burdens here. They're having to, they might have to keep a lot of stuff secret. They're working on a lot of stuff. It's a lot going on. It's definitely that energy, right? There's a lot of anxiety over it, but there's a lot of focus on it. It's like what? It's like I understand that I need to focus on something to manifest something, but the more I focus on it, the more I get anxiety about it. The more anxiety I get about it, the more I know I push it away. So I know I need to focus on it, but I need to focus on it from a healthy standpoint. You see how it's going around and around and around? This person could have an inner monologue like crazy. I think that was the most fascinating. Some people don't have that. Did you know that? Some people don't have an inner monologue. Good God, I have a narrator. Yeah. Yeah. Mercury retrograde, we talk about this all the time. What, that pressure you're feeling, that pullback, that slug energy, right? It's like, oh, it's so heavy. It's like, I get weight resistant training. That's random, right? But yeah, it's like when you want to work out, you use resistant bands and stuff like that. And what is the point of using a resistance band? What is the point of doing this? So when you pick up something later that's not as heavy, it feels lighter, right? That's the whole point. So it's like the universe is on this person right now, and this pull back that's happening right now, this slow pull back is like the arrow being pulled back. It's that pressure building up. It's about to, yeah, something's about to die, right? And it's going to release the new timeline. When these towers are done happening, this wheel is going to turn. Knight of Wands. Remain passionate, remain focused. I get, and this is very specific, I get whatever the child is here that's helping, like we're helping the masculine now, so the child's helping their father defeat this Queen of Wands. The child is the secret key to this. Whatever this is, it's going to be on them. Seven of Swords, there's lies and strength here. What lies and strength? I get... Yeah. There's a King of Swords here. I'm not picking up that the child's being asked to lie. I just get that the child has lied before for this Queen of Wands, and now they're needing the strength to have to come out about it. King of Wands. The Moon card. Secrets. That's what it is. Because I wasn't getting lying energy. I'm like, it's not that somebody's lying. I feel like someone's never been allowed to tell the truth. Right? It's like, what? I've never taught them to lie. But this child has been trained to keep their mouth shut. And now they're being led to finally tell the truth about what the hell's been going on. That's the key to all of this. Get, from the universe. Oh, I know. Say it, just stop. Someone wants to, whoever this is resonating for, whatever family is resonating for, it's like what's happening right now. Right, this child started out as the page at the beginning of the reading, and now they're up to the knight here. This child will no longer be a child when this is done. Whatever this is going to be the changing point for this child. They will no longer be in a childlike mindset by the time all this is done playing out. They will go from being the youth to the warrior, if they're a boy, right? Not necessarily the maiden to the mother, but they would come from the child to the maiden, right? This Eight of Swords here. Yeah, they're the ones that are going to bring. I got the Sun, Temperance, the Sun, Six of Pentacles. This child coming out with whatever energy about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's really on them. Page of Swords. They might not be very good at speaking. They might not be very good at speaking up. This is going to be hard for them to speak up, speak out, speak against. Three of Wands. This is an opportunity. This is a ship that's coming in. Right? This is the energy of the ship coming in energy, but this is the opportunity, right? I get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow, right? But this person, this is a huge decision on this child. This is a huge decision. Why? This child is being, like I said, they will no longer be a child when they are done with this. This is when they no longer can go. This is hard on the masculine to watch. This child is going from having to rely on the programming of their parents and listening to everything that their parents says, because I'm getting dueling views here for sure since the beginning here. And these dueling views now, it's now on this child of, you are now old enough and you are now at the point in your life where you get to choose what programming you're going to accept and what programming you are going to reject. And it is, you are now at the point where you are the manifester of your own reality at this point. This decision you are about to make, what you are about to speak about, what you are about to reveal is going to change your life, and you need to choose now what life you want. Which life do you want? It's coming down to, where do you really want to live? What do you really want to happen, right? If your parents, like if one parent has been using the other and everything else like that, this is the moment. This is the moment where you choose the light side or the dark side. And it will be whatever you choose at this moment will be your life path until you are about 30. Okay? Your life will be irreparably, you will have to deal with this decision, and you won't face another opportunity to really shift your energy again until you're around 30, between 30 and 35. Alright? So you got 20 years. Right? This is what the universe is coming to me. If you were the person who's dealing with this, and you were the person who's dealing with the kid that's dealing with this, like, this is what they need to know. This is their first true grown-up moment. This is their first true moment to use their own powers of manifestation. This is where they're not at the whim. And this is a very important decision that they need to make, because it will be the determining factor. We all face this around this age. Universe. It's the Fool's Leap. It's the Fool's Leap. Death and rebirth. No matter what you choose, no matter what you choose, there will be a death and there will be a no matter what you choose, there will be a death and a rebirth. Queen of Cups. Or the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that's love and abundance right there together, but it's how people use these energies, right? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Love and abundance. That's what you want. That's what you want to choose, right? Love and abundance versus lust and greed. The difference between love and abundance creates generational wealth. Lust and greed creates temporary wealth. Usually only lasts one lifetime. You usually don't have anything to leave on to anybody else by the time you're done. And the end of your life is usually very, very lonely. Love and abundance, that's where you end your life surrounded by family and loved ones. It's a major judgment. You're going to have to follow your heart, little one. That's the only place you're going to find victory, is where your heart truly lies. Eight of Pentacles. No matter which way you choose, you're going to have to leave something behind. Right? And I got the Five of Wands. My Five of Wands is the crabs in the bucket energy. That's the energy, like I said, I've mentioned it before, that's the energy of someone who wants to follow, they want people to follow their toxic life path, right? That's the criminal who wants their children to grow up to be criminals. That's the, the hoe that wants their daughter to be a hoe, right? That's the one that's going to turn their kid out when they turn 18 type of energy, right? They don't want their kids to succeed them. They want their kids to be just like them. They want their kids to be an extension of them. It's kind of dangerous and it's a little scary. They also, they want people to stay in that low vibration. That's what they came to do. It's what they came to do. Whew. Let's get an Earth Magic card. Not Earth Magic card before we land out. What's the Goddess? Goddess of mercy, wisdom, and light. Grant me your vision, lend me your sight. Give me a message for these energies, please. closing message to help them, guide them through this, especially for the children. Crystal focus. Oh, I like that. I always got crystal focus for me is the energy that every crystal actually vibrates on its own frequency, right? That's why people believe that they generate healing energy and stuff like that, because crystals, everything vibrates at a frequency. Like I don't know if we've had these discussions here before, but I'll talk about that a lot in the spiritual community, about how like nothing is actually real. Everything is atoms vibrating at frequencies with space around them. You, me, everything, even these crystals, right? And each crystal is unique and each crystal is beautiful, and it's definitely the energy of focusing on truly what it is you genuinely want and focusing on who you genuinely are. Alright? And as long as you remain focused, and I don't know why this is going to so silly, but here's my Disney reference for this reading. You know what this reminds me of? And I can't remember the song off the top of my head right now, but it's the bugs, the lightning bugs in Princess and the Frog, when they're singing and they're guiding them through the bayou in that light, right? And it's that focused energy. I like how Tiana and the prince both focused on their futures, right? And manifested. They both still manifested their realities into what they dreamed and what they wanted, right? Wasn't the way they thought it was going to be. It didn't happen the way they thought it was going to happen, but it's still, because they operated, when they started operating in an energy of love and abundance instead of lust and greed. And there's an important message in that movie about the difference between love and abundance and lust and greed, and when debts come to play, right? 413. Shout out to the 143, right? I love y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all so much. I'm going to be back as soon as I can, I promise.